I'm sorry.
Hello, history buffs. Ready for a journey back? Look at this encampment. The spirit of 76 is alive.
Freedom of future. A true patriot savors these moments, but the fight for liberty calls. To the encampment for freedom of future.
For liberty. This is what American patriotism is all about. Look at these flags. They represent our fight for liberty.
The hour our liberty is at hand. For freedom is brava. Secure our liberty. My fellow patriots, the hour of decision is upon us. Let us march forth with courage to secure our liberty.
Welcome to my colonial home. Today, Del Payne's work captures the spirit of we fight for independence. And our freedom. Greetings from the encampment. The spirit of liberty is strong. We will fight for our rights and our freedom.
Hour is late. We must enact. To the encampment for liberty. Soldiers, the enemy is near. Front line, flaming!
Immigrant from Europe in the 1800s?
Well, I mean, if you just look at it, they don't go and they don't assimilate with the people who are already there. They don't go and learn their language. It's interesting when you go to these countries, they're all in like groups. It's not like the British are assimilating and speaking with the Muslims. It's the Muslims in their own part of town and the British are on the other side. There's no assimilation in any means. Like, I feel like there's a reason why these countries became so great. That's because everyone worked together. And now there's like different teams working against each other inside these countries. And that's where you see the conflict take place.
Yeah. It seems by design, and specifically they're going after a formerly Catholic Christian kingdom. I guess it still is in some diminished capacity. But do you believe that there's an element of a religious war here? The Muslims had conquered Spain before.
Well, 100%. Then that's why they're all coming to our countries. From the United States, we're seeing it right now. And then it's been happening for years and years and years in Europe. And it's makes you wonder, like, why are they doing this? But then you speak to them and I don't know what exactly the phrase is because I don't speak Arabic, but they essentially like want Islam to be everywhere. I can't remember the phrase for it, but they want it to be everywhere.
And so why? And so, of course, if you would want your ideology to conquer people, you would send your military-aged, young men there, right? Like, because that's what predominantly makes up these groups, correct?
Of course, and that's what they're doing. They're sending, like, yesterday when I was there, it was just men from 21 years old to 28 years old, and then there was the children that they left at the border. And these men, like, they're going all by themselves.
And I think you asked them, like, where are all the women and children?
Yeah, and then they said in Islam, they stay at the house. So it doesn't make any sense to abandon your wife and kids and go to another country.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on this panel show are those of the individual speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of this channel, its affiliates, sponsors, or production team. This content is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised. We encourage respectful dialogue and critical thinking around the topics discussed.
Party. Why I like the new party? Number one, it's a group of people that's on a panel. We all have differences, but we all basically still come together at the end of the day. The new party for me is about unity. The new party for me is about educating people to the truth, letting people know what's been going on in our country. With that being said, shout out to the new party, man. We're going to keep it going with y'all.
Welcome to the new party. I'm Nora Christine.
Hello, I'm Kim.
It's Mia, not Maya.
And tonight on the new party, I was supposed to have family members from Morocco come and speak. I don't know where they at, but we gonna break down some of the rumors, some of the myths, and our friend Nick Shirley, aka the Fed. Pretty sure he's a Fed, because how the hell did he get over there so damn soon? We're gonna talk about that. Said he went over there to Morocco, Kim, and he said that there were no women and children that hopped the border. Well, I have clips I'm gonna show y'all tonight. There were women and children that went there, so that's a fucking lie. It's been so many lies and misinformation, and as a Moroccan American, I've been dispelling them. But I'm sure my friend Kim and Mia, who are two strong advocates for questioning Israel, might tell you different things. We got the leftist one and we got the right. Tell me y'all thoughts.
Kim, I think you're muted. I can't hear you, girl.
I don't even know where I started. I was
Start from the top. Take it from the top.
We have a conservative, leftist, and a libertarian right here. Somebody just called me a libtard communist Nazis. Love that for me right here. And then also shout out to Nora. She's my token Moroccan friend. I believe Nora's my only Moroccan friend that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
Have you looked into the Moroccan-Spain conflict kerfuffle?
No, not really. Only what Nora has said, and not my monkeys, not my circus. I'm not Moroccan, so whatever she says, I'm cool with. I'm not surprised that I did hear that of some statistics about joblessness and the jobless rates among young people in certain areas, especially in the North African area. I mean, as a whole, the joblessness allegedly is high. So, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that you have a mass exodus of young, able-bodied people with families that want to go work in a place that has more opportunity.
Mm-hmm. That
is pretty normal. That's why we have all the immigration from South America. They're coming up here for jobs. They're not coming up here because they like the cold or they want to deal with our BS. They're coming up here because economically it's more sense for them to make the trek and try to earn a living here and either send money back home or get a fresh start here.
Yes, economic migrants. Did you hear the statistics? It's about like estimated 50 to 60,000 people all in one day that tried to cross and were sent back.
I mean, did Spain use guns to send them back? Like, how did they get them to turn around? Like, what did they do?
I think they were just dispelled. They were like, you guys have to go back. I don't think I haven't seen any violence like that or any reported deaths, but the numbers are estimated about 50 to 60, and that's where the little tinfoil hat comes in.
So they bum rushed this. So who did Spain piss off? Like, what happened? Because a bunch of motherfuckers don't bum rush the border in a 24-hour period unless they're being paid to, or
right.
Unless there's like an issue.
Well, that's where it would be very convenient for Israel and the United States to have this, because the government in Morocco currently, I believe, is sympathetic towards or amicable towards the warmongers. That's the tinfoil hat. So I have just seen a lot of speculation. Like Javier Bardem is a stalwart lefty, one of my favorite lefties, Spanish actor Javier Bardem, consistent, love him. He even spoke up and speaks about, but again, it's all to this point, even speculation. I saw a really good episode on Piers Morgan. Man, though you can't use YouTube clips for the StreamYard, but it's a really good episode. I highly recommend it. Mm-hmm. He had, what's his name? Huckabee, I believe is his name.
Oh, our ambassador.
Yes. He had
over there.
If you skip past Mike Huckabee, he has two Spanish journalists, one that's on the conservative side and one that's on the liberal side, and they both are in agreement. And they're both still, like, the conservative guy was boots on the ground and he can give you his point of view, and the liberal has been investigating and they're gathering information so that they can report on it. But the word going around is, and until there's concrete evidence, of course, sometimes we don't get it right away, is the tinfoil hat theory. But I would love Nora's point of view, and then I would love to talk to one of Nora's Moroccan family members, actually.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where he at, but my bad, guys. Sorry.
That's okay.
Duty calls, but pretty much, yeah. He can't come. My niece is sick, but nevertheless, let me break this down. So pretty much, 72,000 people they estimate crossed in to
72
Ceuta. So let's clarify some things, because a lot of people think that this was European mainland. It's not. It is a port off the coast of Morocco that initially Morocco lost to Portugal. Portugal did some sort of deal. Spain then took it. Morocco has
similar to like Gibraltar.
Similar to a lot of right. Gibraltar, right? Because Gibraltar is not managed by Spain,
right?
And it's managed by the UK. Many people don't know that. Similar to Hong Kong. For years,
got it.
UK had Hong Kong, and China got it back.
Right.
There's a few other examples I can name. Sorry, guys, I can't think of it off the top of my head. But nevertheless, Morocco feels like this is their land.
Our military base in Cuba.
There you go. Good example. So 70,000 have gone back. And let me be clear, this is the misinformation now. I do think the majority clearly were Moroccans. I'm not disputing that. However, the people that you guys see there now, that Nick Shirley, I'll play the clips of him, those are not Moroccans. Those are like Algerians, they're Tunisians, they're other Africans, because a lot of them you see they're very dark-skinned. And I'm not saying that there's not dark-skinned Moroccans, but I don't believe 99% positive, and that's why I wanted him to come, because Morocco has a dialect. He keeps saying Arabic. He's a fucking fool. Moroccans don't speak Arabic. They speak basically like Jamaicans speak patois. It's a dialect of English. It's not like the same Arabic they speak over in Palestine, for example, or even in Egypt. It's a different type of Arabic. But see, if you're going to go to a country and you're going to make allegations, I'm going to need you to learn about the people. But anyways, 2,000 people, like I said, remain. So do I think Morocco caused this, guys? Yes, 100%. And the reason why I think Morocco did this is it's all about energy, which I got to find a clip about that. I'll look for it, because I know I've seen it. Basically, long story short, Morocco, and I have to show you a map. Let me show you a map of their North Africa map, because I want to show you what I'm saying. Hold on, because we're gonna have to do a geography lesson.
My cousin went to Morocco like a few months ago. She literally just came back. She went with my aunt, her mom, and she brought me back some really cute stuff. And she got me some like sniffing salts. They're like salts that you sniff. Do you know what I'm talking about?
It's illegal here in the United States. The crushed salt that you sniff is illegal here.
Yes. And if you put them in water, they melt and you drink it. It kind of tastes like if you're drinking what's it called? What's that aloe pomade? What's that called? The Mexican aloe pomade. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
We don't know what we don't know.
It sounds like you're talking about some buka sugar. I'm surprised they were able to bring it across seas.
I was about to say, right. But anyways, nevertheless. Okay, so we see the map, right? Can y'all see it clearly?
Yes.
Morocco shares a border with Algeria. And this is why I don't think, for me, it's connected with Israel and the United States. I can play you guys a clip. Matter of fact, I will play it. That explains that this is not the first time that Moroccans have gone across the border. This has happened several times. Morocco does this as a tactic to show a lesson to Spain. You gonna respect us. You think you can secure that border without us. It ain't gonna happen. And the lesson that I think they're trying to show right now is twofold. If you guys see this land right here, Western Sahara, there's a big dispute going on with this land. President Trump has been very supportive of Moroccans claiming that land. Right now, they're disputing it with Spain. It's in the final stages with UN for it to be recognized as Moroccan land versus it being Spain's land. So that's the first dispute they have. The second dispute they have is Algeria, as you can see, is on the border of Morocco. And there is a dispute with Algeria for them to be able to put a pipeline through, which in turn would cut off Morocco's energy resources and in turn can starve their people out. This is being orchestrated by Spain through Algeria. So this is a punishment. This is like, you think you're going to do this? Oh, well, we're going to teach you. You need us at this point. That's part of it. The other part of it is, as you guys heard from Thomas Massey, there is a resolution for Ceuta and Melilla to be recognized as Moroccan land. However, Thomas Massey is not telling you the full story. I told you guys, I don't know if you guys read my message in our private chat, that Morocco has been helping us. We are running out of phosphate because our wonderful president has decided to go to war with Iran, and we don't have certain supplies. Mia, you know this. You said we were running out. Who do you think has the #1 phosphate in the world?
Is it Morocco?
And when do you think that deal was fucking made? Around the same goddamn time that fucking deal with Massey happened. So that Massey's highlighting to you. So the thing is this. You think anybody does anything for free? If you're dumb, you do things for free. If you're smart, Morocco's probably said to them, yeah, we'll give you this phosphate for the low, but you're going to need to help us get this land back. And I think that's the conspiracy. If you want to be honest, I don't think it has anything to do, because the thing is this. Yes, Spain has spoken out against what's happening in Palestine. However, so has Morocco. Our king of Morocco is the leader of a group. I don't want to say I don't want to say the term wrong. It's the name of like an organization. He's the leader of it. He's the chair of it. Yeah, look at this idiot. It's because I'm not saying I hate Muslims, which, hey, I get it. You guys are scared about Muslims coming in your country. Absolutely agree. But Muslims didn't even invade Europe. This is on Moroccan land. This is misinformation. But anyways, we'll get back to that. Yeah. So they're not telling you the full story.
The king, the king of Morocco. Genocide.
Yes, the king of Morocco is the chair of an organization that has been leading getting aid into Palestine. The aid was trapped here in Egypt. The king used his diplomatic connections with Israel to get the aid into Palestine. The king has been speaking out about what's happening in Palestine. The king has been advocating, let's help move the people out. Let's do this. Part of it also why we got that $40 million sent to us in Morocco is because security, armed forces. Who do you think is going to help clear those people out of Palestine? You think it's going to be our troops? It's going to be other Arab troops. It's going to be other Middle Eastern troops. They need help. And I don't agree with what's happening in Palestine. Let me be clear. And 90% of Moroccans don't either. But the problem is it's not a livable area. They're going to need help to move those people out. They're going to need help to clear the destruction that has been done.
That makes me sad just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Morocco has the most amount of phosphorus. We did this backroom
phosphate.
Deal. Phosphate.
Yes.
The backroom deal with Trump. So
I'll show you.
We've been helping them. They're helping Morocco claim back this land, which are 2 cities in northern Morocco.
Right.
Phosphate. What is phosphate used for, Bia, or anybody?
It's fertilizer. It's one of the components of fertilizer.
And when was this deal done, guys? And when was Thomas Massey saying that remember the paper, the deal that he kept showing? It was all around June, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that correlates. Again, I'm all for the good Israel conspiracies. I'm with it. But I don't think this is an Israel connection. I just don't. I'm sorry. I just don't. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I don't see it. No, they're just, the correlation has to do with the phosphate.
So I was just telling Mia while you were off on the camera that my stalwart lefties like Javier Bardem, who's a Spanish actor who spoke out against it, a lot of the tinfoil hat Israel is more speculative now, which is kind of like what I told you. Like, I'm inclined to believe that if the United States is involved, we're probably on the wrong side of it.
Fair enough.
But there's no solid reporting yet. So if the solid reporting comes out with like actual indisputable like facts, proof, evidence, then I'm all for it. But for now, it's all tinfoil hat speculation. Like Javier Bardem, even when he spoke out, he says he thinks it's Israel just because it would be advantageous to them in certain ways. So, but it's like, okay, that's all fine and dandy. Piers Morgan had a really good episode, which I highly recommend. If you skip past Mike Huckabee, he has a conservative and a liberal, each Spanish reporters who talk about it from each of their own perspective, and they're both in agreement that they think it has to do with Israel instigating and orchestrating the situation. But again, they're doing on the ground reporting until they actually have like some hard evidence. Then we'll share it here on the new party.
Hey, again, this is orchestrated. I told you guys I think it's orchestrated. I don't think it's Israel involved though, and because it benefits Morocco the most. So maybe Israel is involved. Maybe they're like, you know what, we're gonna give you this. And it also benefits the United States, because what did President Trump say? And in the left side of his mouth, he's saying, oh, you know, we got to make sure we keep these borders closed. And on the right side of his mouth, he's putting out messages saying that Ceuta and Melilla belongs to Morocco.
Those are cities on the northern part of Morocco?
Right. Those are the cities that they invaded.
But they're still on the Moroccan side, right?
Correct.
Right. Kind of like a Gibraltar, which is what, or the Cuban military base. Yeah, interesting. Are those cities like blocked off by all the the gates that we see? Those.
I'm gonna show you what it looks like so you can see. Hold on.
Because the clips that I saw, they're like jumping those fences.
Yeah, it's literally the reason why they had to go through the water at first is because the part that's connected to Morocco was heavily secured by Moroccan troops. This is why I think it could be a conspiracy, because at some point the Moroccan troops got out the way and they allowed them to walk through. The first ones swam there. And this is the other low IQ thing people say. Bro, look up Moroccan's history. Morocco has been around since 700 AD. Spain used to be called Andalusia. Go look at what Andalusia was. Andalusia used to be a majority, I know it's about to blow everybody's head, Muslim country.
Yes. Mm-hmm. This reminds me of the book The Alchemist.
Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Yes, my family members know what's really going on. One of my cousins is ambassador. He works for the king. As I find out more, I will let you guys know more. I'm begging them, like, please, can we do an interview? Like, I don't even want the king. Give me someone, because I'm telling them, you guys need the PR, because this is like misinformation.
I want the king. Please send out word to the king. We would like to talk to His Highness. No questions about the big eye in the sky. Just his humble opinion, please, my lord.
And then this is the thing. Y'all keep talking about that, but do you understand that Morocco is one of the oldest like empires in the world? Like up there with China and England. So how were they not a country before? Yes, they got their independence from France.
From imperialism, from colonization.
Thank you.
They were colonized.
I don't know.
Right? Free Hawaii. Just kidding.
So I feel like some of these people in the chat are at times low IQ, because one of the comments is, so you don't believe in borders. That's not at all what people say. The history of the planet, all the way back to Pangea, everybody, there's a history there. Just because we highlight the history of certain countries that we know as Spain today was what called Andalusia, which also I'm sure people of African descent were there, Muslim, so on and so forth. We need to stop Christian and whitewashing the history. Just because you look at Spanish from Spain as blonde hair and blue eyes now doesn't mean those people were always like that. They weren't always like that. It's not about borders. It's about recognizing a lot of these countries are far older than your clear comprehension, and we're just bringing that up.
Yeah, Arabs had actually, I
It's
believe,
that
conquered.
simple.
The Arab monarchy had conquered Spain for, I believe, 500 to 700 years, which is how we got the Arabic numeral system. The math that we use are Arabic numbers.
That part. And let me say this. I don't want Muslims coming over here either. Let me be clear. I like the fact I want freedom of religion. Let me be clear. But I don't want to be a majority Muslim country. I'm sorry, I don't. As a Christian, I don't. So I'm not going to disagree with some of what y'all are saying, but where y'all want them to go? Like, that's technically their land. Y'all are getting mad. Y'all are saying that they're storming the borders of Europe. That wasn't the case though.
Well, I love my Muslim friends. I would love if my Muslim friends come over. I'm not against it.
I mean, let me be clear. I'm not saying I don't want them here, but I think Mia gets what I'm saying. I don't want to be overrun like the way it is in Europe. Let me be clear. Like,
so I do appreciate that the fast-paced, accelerated immigration scares the existing populations, especially when usually first gen don't assimilate as quickly as second, third, and fourth generations do. So I can appreciate that, and that's where a lot of the social conservatives, immigration restrictionists come from. So I'm not saying everybody come here and don't learn English and don't assimilate either, because that's also detrimental to like a culture, right? Like a culture needs to have some type of an identity.
No, Kim, I'm with you. I don't like extremism of any kind. Let me be clear. But because some of the things I've been reading, it's so funny. Until Trump said he acknowledges that Ceuta belongs to Morocco, all the MAGA people, content creators, got their talking points. And then when Daddy Trump said Ceuta and Melilla should be Morocco's, they shut up. Kim or Mia, did you notice that? If you follow any of them, they all had their marching orders and then they went silent.
Good to know.
Well, they're all paid propagandists anyway. So, I mean, those people don't care. They don't care. MAGA influencers don't care. They are paid propagandists. I mean, I'm not saying I agree with a lot of what Nick Shirley does, because I think we do need people on the ground. However, I also recognize, I'm not saying he's a Fed, but I'm saying he's a paid propagandist who has access because he has the ear of the current administration. So he's allowed to go places and get a little bit more clearance than, say, an average other journalist from maybe CNN might. I mean, he was there within 24 hours. A nobody.
That part. And it's
a nobody.
Mia, it's a 14-hour flight over there.
And he ain't no Walter Cronkite. I mean, like he no Barbara Walters. I mean, he's a nobody when it comes to this shit. He's a nobody. He's not some like Pulitzer Prize winning fucking writer, like boots on the ground, wearing a vest and shit. He's just a guy with a mic.
Yeah, and he's like the modern day Seymour Hersh.
The fact that he is there,
the modern day Seymour Hersh,
within like 24 hours, got clearance, made it through the visa process, all of that, and to allegedly be boots on the ground too. Obviously, some strings were being pulled to get him there. Facts. Anybody can disagree with me, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Facts.
We're not saying he's a Fed, but he's probably paid by the Feds.
Let me play a clip. This is from when he went over there. This is supposedly what happened.
So here you have a group of them that all came through from Morocco. Where are you guys going now? Paris, Londres, Almania, Bruxelles, Belgica, Denmark, Holanda. I love you. And how old are you guys? El mundo. 28. He's 28. 21. ¿Por qué mujeres no vinieron aquí? All these men right here, not a single woman in sight. He said something about woman in Islam. What does Islam think about women?
He was saying that Islam says that women must be kept at home.
So they leave all their wives back in their country where there's no money, no jobs, no food, but then they come here all by themselves?
Correct.
Why they're speaking Spanish?
The police in Morocco, they told them to come.
This is Spain. This is Spain. And a lot of Moroccans speak Spanish. A lot of Moroccans speak 3 to 5 languages. They speak French, they speak Moroccan, they speak Spanish. Maybe if you open your ears and you stop being so closed-minded, you will learn something. But but the thing is, a lot of these people that are still there, like I played, like as we were talking, guys, I played the clip. They're not Moroccans, like because Morocco.
Yeah, I think he's just like. I mean, I'm sure you can come to this country and ask a Trumper or a very misogynist question, and they'll probably say something stupid too. But then he's just using that example to explain everybody's situation.
I absolutely don't think we need. I don't like Abrahamic religions in general, and I specifically don't like the teachings of Muhammad. I just don't. I don't think it is meshed well as in American society in 2026. I don't think it meshes well, and I think it's a recipe for disaster. However, I still think people retain the right to freedom of speech, freedom of religion as well. And I do not think that we should automatically hate a group of people that we've never met because they're crossing over a border. Honestly, it's not my monkeys, not my circus. And it's for them to figure out over there. And it just feels like they're utilizing this particular incident as a way to say anti-Muslim shit. And I don't really think that's fair. Because at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. It's a problem over there. We have problems over here. And I don't think we should be using this to hate a bunch of people. We don't even know their situation. And most people immigrate for economic reasons. So, I mean, if Morocco has a unemployment rate of 50%, obviously a lot of people are going to take the opportunity to leave because it's an economic thing more than trying to spread the Muslim faith. Those motherfuckers aren't Jesuits trying to cross the border to convert people, okay? I mean, they look like they're going there for some work and maybe to hang out and have a good time. They don't look like they're trying to propagate the Muslim faith. People need to relax.
Let me be clear, 2 things. Moroccans are not the extreme Muslims. They are not Shia Muslims. They are Sunni Muslims. There's a difference. Like, let me be clear. They call out extremism. They call out terrorism. They don't allow that shit in their country. They have billions of dollars that they put into security to secure their borders, to make sure they have a safe country that avoids those things, first of all. And secondly, the problem is me, and this is why I do think it was a planned thing. Guess how much unemployment is in Morocco? It's not 50%.
60?
10.8%.
Oh,
that's fantastic.
So they are one of the more advanced Muslim, Arab, African nations. And to your point, Mia, maybe that's why they think it's like being, they're trying to spread their Islam or Muslim, but I don't think that's the case. Again, this is about the land. A lot of those people that you saw that came over were literal influencers. They filmed themselves in their brand new cars, walking over, swimming over to prove a point. A lot of them said on camera, I wish I could translate it. They said, "We love our king. We are here because we want our land back." That's why I do agree. It probably was a psyop. It probably was a planned thing, but I don't know. I just don't think it was. I don't know. I don't think it's connected to the whole thing with Spain, only because they've done this several times before. This is just the largest.
Look at us. I'm gonna join on my phone because my laptop is glitching. I'll be right back.
Well, I'll switch over. I'm sure y'all tired of hearing about this. I was waiting for our friends to call in that had so much to say, Nia, but they didn't come. I'm so sad. So I'll talk about my last topic of the night. We can start winding down. Here in Florida, we're about to have one of the most contested races, I think, of the year watched between James Fishback and Byron Donalds. Early voting starts this Saturday in our state. It goes through, I think the actual day is the 18th. Sorry, let me get that right. And so Byron Donalds was on a TV show, and James Fishback said, "Oh, you're not going to debate me? Well, we're going to speak." So let's watch the clip.
We've got a call from Thomas in Jacksonville. Good morning, Thomas. Go ahead.
Well, good morning, and good morning, Congressman Donalds. Happy first day of early voting. Congressman Donalds, you claim to be a staunch advocate of school choice. I just want to ask how you're going to hold charter schools accountable in the rare but serious cases when they defraud parents, investors, and taxpayers, namely Optima Classical Academy, which you and your wife abruptly shut down and left hundreds of students scrambling. I thank you for that question. Again, this is James Thomas Fishback.
Oh my God.
Fishback for calling in. So that is a question from your
She
opponent.
kept it cool
obviously.
as a cucumber. Good for her.
You have been a big supporter of charter schools, as has your wife. She's arguably one of the most influential figures in the school choice movement in this state. Erica.
Is Fishback the guy that's been on the show?
You know,
well, if you don't mind,
yes,
let me respond.
That's the guy that was
I've been an ardent supporter of school choice ever since I've been involved in politics.
Can't pause
when I was in the state legislature, I passed the largest expansion of school choice in its kind in the state's history to that point. It was the Hope Scholarship. I passed that legislation. We had that signed into law by then Governor Scott. Governor Scott signed it into law. When it comes to what my wife's companies that she had, she started and operated 5 charter schools in the state of Florida. They're all still in operations today. We've been very focused. She's been very focused and diligent on making sure that kids have every opportunity to get a world-class education and that their parents have the ability to make those decisions. I think to the one school in Southwest Florida, which is being talked about, they weren't able to open up that school on time, in part because of the aftermath of Hurricane Ian.
I love the chat today. We have some great fans of the show on the chat today.
Would you walk down the streets over there and see you at a Kim? Would you be scared going over to see you at a? He asking you.
Would I be scared of what?
Going over there to see you at right now, over there in Morocco. Technically Morocco, but Spain.
Yo hablo español. Yo creo que sí me dejarían ir. I could get away with it, right?
And I got a Moroccan face. Ain't nobody gonna mess with me.
Yeah, I would just start speaking Spanish.
I'll walk down there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a tan. I'm passably brown now. Nobody. Oh. I look a little more. I got the tan going on. I got the tan going on. Nobody's questioning me right now.
If you pasty, you should be scared. Probably you should maybe be scared. I wouldn't be scared. You should be scared though. You know, them bad Muslims gonna get you if you go over there.
You know who should be scared? That guy. What's the name of that guy? Our friend, the influencer.
Nick.
Oh yeah.
No. Nick. The guy who goes over there. That guy we were just showed.
Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley. I thought you meant Fuentes. He should be scared.
He claims that people threw stuff at his ass. I don't believe that shit.
I don't believe it.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
I'm surprised they haven't jumped his ass like our other friend who was here in LA.
Oh yeah, but he's a sweetheart. He's a nice. I don't have a problem with Nick. He don't bother nobody when he be going over there.
He says,
but they do.
Shit. He says some hateful shit.
You're right. He says ignorant shit. That's why I'm be real with y'all. When he went over there to Minnesota, Kim, give me credit. Wasn't I kind of questioning some of that shit? I said, why is he going inside a damn daycare center? Give me the kids. Show me the kids.
Yeah.
Look at this idiot.
Well, I mean, there was fraud happening. You know, it happens within all subgroups. You could say about literally any ethnic group, right? Ignorance knows no race, color, creed, sexual orientation, religion, or color. There are ignorant people in all groups and subgroups of people. But he was saying some hateful shit. And I think that's what he gets pushed so much, and that's why he's so popular, because he says some crazier shit than Nick Fuentes sometimes. He just doesn't say the N-word.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Mm.
I was gonna ask
Well,
you, what was I gonna ask you? Oh, we're not even talking about Morocco anymore. Never mind.
we move it. Yeah, we move it on. We're gonna play our friend of the show, Andre Williams, fresh and fit. We'll react to him. Andre, he was too good to come tonight. He said he on a flight, so we're gonna react to him when he went on Fresh and Fit. He got to go on. He went in on the girls wearing wigs. Let's watch.
Oh, I saw that clip. Yeah.
Here we go.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah, that's your natural hair.
Is this? No, it's not my natural.
It's not your natural
Like
hair.
what?
All right, what about you? Okay.
No, it's not.
I mean,
it's my hair.
Okay, I'm hoping that's your natural hair. What about you?
Is this my hair?
Your natural hair.
What about it?
Is it your natural hair now?
No, it's not my natural hair.
What about you?
Yeah.
Okay, so why is that? Why is it that black women have the propensity not to wear their natural hair?
Well,
Like, why is it?
I have 4C hair. It's hard maintenance. I'm always a busy person.
Not an
like
excuse.
I have very curly
Not
hair,
an
wool
excuse.
hair. So
No,
I wake up early in the morning to twist out. And if I want to style it, I can style it. But
Not
I
an
can wear my
excuse.
natural
Not an
hair
excuse.
out. Okay.
Your
that's
grandmama
fine.
and your mama probably had a lot of shit going on. They were living in the 60s and 70s.
60s
in the
and
80s.
70s,
And guess
and
what? They got
2000s.
this is 2020, so you should have no excuse whatsoever. They had far more stuff to go through.
Okay, that's
And
fine.
do.
Hey, every time I go to the salon, they charge me double just because I have natural
So
hair. Just
why
because
would you
it's
spend all this
4C.
money when you could be saving the money?
It's actually cheaper to wear weave than actually to go to the salon for
It's
them to maintain
cheaper?
my natural hair.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right. I love Myron. Hold on. We got Myron. Andre.
I want to see.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Now I love Andre, but having the kind of hair I have and having my daughter with the kind of 4C hair she has, I have to say she's not wrong. It is cheaper to get braids, get a weave, get a wig than it is to go do a silk press. Silk presses are going for $95 to $150 sometimes. Mia, am I wrong?
You're
Isn't
not
it cheaper?
wrong.
Whose hair is cheaper, yours or your daughter's? Because your daughter has a finer grade of hair than yours.
Oh, my daughter's hair is cheap. It's very low maintenance. Very, very, very low maintenance. I mean, it's just wavy and a little bit curly. It's easy, it's cheap. It's not that time consuming. My hair, it's a fucking process, especially, and like I have like maybe like 3B, 2C, pretty loose curl pattern, not very kinky. It's thick, but it accepts water. That's the process that takes forever. Does your hair accept water? My hair accepts water. So it makes it easier to clean, keep clean, and do, because I could just wet it down, part it, and then good to go. But if you have 4C hair, that shit is not accepting water. It takes forever to clear it out. Then you have to clarify it. You might have to shampoo it 2-3 times. Then you have to condition it. That shit's like 2 hours, dude. That's like a 2 hour long fucking process. You may even have to steam it to get your scalp, open up your pores, open up your follicles on your hair. I like dead ass. I'm sure it is cheaper and easier to have a nice quick weave or whatever, or extensions or anything.
I'll throw on a wig.
That. Throw on a wig than it is to have to sit there and spend potentially upwards of an hour to 2 hours a day, or even a couple days a week. That is a long process. And no offense, it's 2026 and ain't nobody not fucking working and grinding and wanting to spend 2 hours in the bathroom outside of your shower.
I wonder if Andre would ask us or you guys hear this question. I want Andre to come on this show and tell us why there's something
We would
wrong with
fucking
this.
mute him. He's full of shit. He may be able to play with this low IQ bitches, but we would fucking mute him because
He said he asked us, do we want to go on Fresh and Fit? I said, the only way I'm going if they pay for my travel. They got to put me up in a hotel, because the bitches they've been having on now, like, look at these girls.
They're low quality. That was my first thought when I saw all of them. I was like, man, Fresh and Fit has fallen off, because these girls are not the quality OF girls with like 5 million followers.
Where do they record?
Hold on. They must have talked. He must have talked shit. I'm gonna show y'all the clip from last week. Those bitches were mid. Like those bitches were like -5s. These are mids. These girls look better than the ones last week, Mia. They recorded my Miami Beach.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, you could, because he was like, oh, he's like, I would want to see y'all on there. And I said, well, Andre, make it happen. But they need to pay for people's travel because I ain't gonna be boo-boo fool going down there for free. Because Miami is expensive.
Miami is expensive. I used to travel a lot there for work. It is a very superficial, very expensive city.
I mean, they wouldn't even know what to do with us because we would show up with real hair, real boobs, no Botox, no filler. Baby, I'm not really putting makeup on. I can't remember the last time I had a full face of makeup. No, nothing. My titties covered. They wouldn't even know what to do. What questions are they going to ask us?
Exactly. Not just that, but we would know what the fuck to say. Like Andre has never told either of you anything remotely close to that. And I'm still waiting for him to tell us each here 3 babies with 2 kids. I'm still waiting for him to tell us something. And he's never disrespected us. I think because he knows that we wouldn't just take it idly by like they did. We would actually say something.
We would have something of substance to say because like I'll finish playing the clip and then I'll play the other clip and then we'll close out, guys. This is the rest of what was said to him. Oh, wait, hold on. My bad, y'all.
Exceptions don't make the rule. Black women spend all this money on hair that isn't theirs. When we look back in the day, black women who wore their natural hair, I mean, honestly, we can see it today. Mixed girls, they get a lot of attention because guess what? They wear their natural hair.
Can we talk
black
about extensions?
Black men are moving towards Latinos more than they're moving towards black women.
Okay.
They're finding them to be more attractive and more natural.
Put a pin in that. See, I don't like how he brought that up because that's not fair. Because my hair texture and the work and the products that I can purchase pretty much anywhere, Ulta, Sephora, wherever, where some women have hair, especially difficult 4C hair, that need special products that can only be purchased in certain places or by certain companies, especially if you don't want to put nasty chemicals in your hair because it does nothing but fuck your hair up. So I don't really think that's fair. We got to put a pin in that because he should not be bringing up biracial girls because that's apples and oranges. Yes, we both have hair, but I can tell you right fucking now, my hair is hella easy compared to what she is stating that her hair is. And that's not fair to judge her on that.
Also, he's rage baiting by saying that black men are pursuing Hispanic women now. That is a stupid thing to tell black women. Why would you say that?
Let me say this. There's some truth to that, though. Like, I'm here in Florida. I can only speak to that. Like, I'll share something with y'all. Hopefully, he's not watching. My boyfriend is Afro-Latino. He was like, if I would have known you were black, I wouldn't have spoke to you.
Your boyfriend? You told him that? That's
He's
funny.
like, if I would have known you were black, I would not have spoken to you. I would not have dated
He
you.
told
I
you
like
that?
women. Yes.
That's
yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Well, first of all, I want to say I love Afro-Latinos. I love Dominicans. But that's kind of mean.
Hey,
that's a little mean.
Heavy on the Afro side.
I have been told I don't date white girls. Like people, like men have told me they won't date me because they don't date white girls.
And you stayed. Jeffrey's so funny. I'm just saying there are men that think like this. They say, I don't, everybody has a preference, but I do agree he's rage baiting, but to some extent, unfortunately.
I mean, it's a discourse that I actually was in a live on TikTok not even a week ago. One of my good friends, that's what she does. She hosts live streams on TikTok, and she had that talking about are black women the least desired as a whole? Are black women the least desired? And unfortunately, a lot of the people, including men and women of all varieties, all came to the general consensus we're like a 60-40. Like 60% of the people said yes, 40% of the people said no. And it seemed like the 40% that were saying no, it was more about color and culture solidarity. So we were black, we were Black Americans. We're going to stick together and defend ourselves. But I mean, if you look at it, black men tend to date outside their race with all varieties of women a lot more frequently than Black American women or black women in general tend to stick within the community and the culture because that's important to them. Because children, whether people agree or disagree, the truth is children learn culture from the mother, which is why there is an issue with biracials who have white mothers, because we assimilate into white culture because that's all our mother can pass down to us. Whether people want to admit it or not is a different story, because you can argue certain points where there are obviously exceptions to the rule. My friend's an exception. Her mother's white, but her mother was in jail and her father raised her down in Atlanta. So that's an exception to the rule. However, that's one person. 99% of the time, biracials that are raised by white women are raised within the context of white privilege and being able to assimilate in white communities better. So it's easier for us to go between both. We sound different. We sound more of European. We speak different. Our tone, our language, all of it is different because culture is taught from the mother. I don't care if your dad lives in the home. The culture is taught from the mother. So Nora's children are going to inherit a Jamaican Moroccan flair because they live in her house, and that is her culture that she's passing on to them. Even if their fathers are involved 24/7, they are still her children, and the culture comes from the mother. And a lot of people don't want to admit it.
And I will say, culturally, I was raised Jamaican. My pride in Morocco recently claimed, and I'm gonna be real with y'all, it's because I tell you, I do believe Morocco is going to be the future of Africa, and it's a financial reason. If I'm going to be honest, but culturally, Mia's right. I identify more as being Jamaican. I agree with her.
So I mean, you know, there is a lot of discourse, and Black American women take a lot of strays from men like Andre and men like Myron, who constantly are holding Black American women to a specific standard that can't be met because Black American women aren't Spanish women. They don't come from that culture. They don't come from that language. They don't come from that anything like that, or Asian women or anything like that. So men like that piss me off because they purposely rage bait, and they're purposely trying to hold Black American women to a standard that we can never meet because that is not us and that's not fair.
Yes, so that I was just gonna say, even if there is truth to what he was saying, he's rage baiting, and he's rage baiting these women to their face, and that's, I mean, I respect his hustle. I know that's how he gets his views. I mean, I commented on one of his videos. He said he was gonna talk to me about it if he ever wants to talk to me about the gays. I'm here. I love the gays, but like all of his people commenting on me were just like angry rage baiting me, and I didn't reply to most of them, obviously, but. I mean, that is what he cultivates. And also, why you gotta put Black women down? Like,
Well, Kim, if you want to host next week, you can host. Oh no, you're gonna be traveling when he come
on Tuesday.
Yeah, if you want to come, host and ask him questions, you can come host. I'll be
That's
here.
funny. I'll just post a bunch of queer baiting.
And don't forget about the single mother part.
Yeah, single mothers, queer. Hopefully he's not watching. Of course he's not. But I'm just gonna be posting like single mothers, Black women, queers.
Oh, I don't care if he's watching. I say all this to his face.
Yeah, no, we do. That's why he don't rage bait us.
I'm not disrespecting him. I would never disrespect him.
No.
I respect Andre's hustle. I told Andre, I say, don't be going on these people's shit for free, because I want y'all to watch Myron when Andre's talking. I'm gonna finish the clip. And then wait. I wonder if we can see Myron in the clip.
What about extension?
I'm talking about Black, white women. Okay. I don't do Latinos. I don't do nothing. Man, let me tell you this.
What?
Hold on. I'm gonna find the other clip. This is when he was on with the mid girls. I gotta play this one for y'all.
Welcome. Introduce yourself to the people. Welcome to the show.
I'm Andre Williams. I aggressively call out Black culture, nigger behavior. Don't hold back in what I say. From Detroit, born and raised, 25 years old. Served the United States Army, 82nd Airborne Division. And I've been doing this content for about a year and a half. So yeah, it's been very controversial. I don't give a fuck. I can care less. I'm me. So that's one thing about me. I say how I feel. I am who the fuck I am. You like me, you don't like me, I don't care.
Y'all saw his face? Y'all saw that face?
Wait, go back
it up. I'm gonna back it up. I want y'all to look at Myron when he's talking.
You like me, you don't like me, I don't care.
Let's back this up. That's a look at motherfucker. I don't fucking like you. Am I lying? Y'all y'all know that when men see other men, you know what they think when they see other men? They ask, can I take this man on? Men in the chat, am I wrong? When y'all meet another man, are y'all thinking, can I take this man on?
I have had a guy told me that. He told me that before. I've had a guy told me like he wanted to know who I was talking to before because he wanted to see if he could one up him. I was like, why? It doesn't matter. So, yeah.
I don't
can
know.
see that little sparkle in his eye. I can see it.
I don't think it's a sparkle. What you think, Mia?
I mean, it looks like a side eye. Like he's listening to him, but he's like,
I think you're full of shit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a side eye. I think Myron, because
he's jealous.
Andre's a man. He's not gonna like. He's not gonna like talk shit to him on live. But I have a feeling he'd be looking at him like
he thinking thinking like I think he's thinking he's full of shit. That's what I think. I think he thinks he's full of shit. I was actually I'm not gonna hold you. I'm surprised he brought Andre on. I'm gonna be real with you, because I feel like low key, I feel like Myron is a hater, and Andre gives me vibes of remember Kevin Samuels, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Kim, I'm gonna need you to go dig up in the crates. We've done Kevin Samuels nights. Mia will tell you that Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, was a dating. Yes,
coach.
A dating coach. And rumor has it, at the time when he died when he was with a woman having sex with her. And rumor has it, him and Myron were in some sort of beef.
You know, when it comes to Kevin Samuels, I had a love-hate relationship with him. However, I will say I give him credit and I give him respect because he was always honest to the women that he had on like his talk show, like when he took the callers. He was always honest with those women because a lot of those women were fucking stupid. You're telling me you're like 28 with 5 kids and 3 baby daddies and you think you're going to get you a high-value man that makes 6 figures. He was like, you a dumb bitch. And some bitches need to hear that because they're not going to get that. Some women need to hear that they are dumb and they're shooting for the stars and never going to make it. And you need to shoot lower where you're going to make it. And I might have not liked him, everything he said. However, he really was giving some decent advice to some of those women that would call in. He would give, and he would hold men accountable, whether people liked it or not, or gave him credit. He did hold men accountable, saying, hey, you have 6 baby mamas. What do you mean you want a high value woman? What do you mean you want this? Like, you're not going to get this. This ship has sailed. You need to work on taking care and paying for your kids. And he was not divorced. He had no kids or anything like that. So I give him a little bit of respect because it's not like he was out there creating multiple homes for multiple kids or anything like that. He wasn't. So he wasn't terrible as a coach. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels.
I can see that. Andre does say like the tough part out loud, but like honestly, it's just like, I mean, it works for him. It works for him.
I think that this guy's jealous of Andre. And the reason why I say that is because Andre has reach, even though they've been shadow banning him and doing all sorts of shit to him and taking his accounts. He has reach. I think he has more reach than this guy ever will. That's just me. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's interesting. Andre, if you can get Nora, Mia, Kim on the show, we would do infinitely better. We'll dress nice. We'll put a face on. We'll, I mean, I don't have much boobs, but I can show my ass a little. Like I'll do something. Like I'll wear a Mexico jersey just so there's no confusion. I don't know. Like
I don't know. I'm not doing shit but talking shit. That's all I'm guaranteeing. I'm not doing shit but talking shit.
Mia's hardcore. Mia throw hands. Mia will throw hands.
No, I'm not. So they can go viral.
There's 4 different types of Black Americans.
Well, I mean, like, rhetorically, not
4. So there's blacks.
This will be.
I don't know.
Yeah. What did you say, Mia?
Oh, my kid made it home on his first day of having his license on his first solo trip. Round of applause.
Where's the media? Where is it? Okay.
He made it home.
We didn't have to call the.
No.
Thank God.
I hope not. It was my car he was driving, so I don't need him.
Oh Lord.
I need that car to get to work. So
yeah, we need that car to get, especially because you live in the boonies in the
yeah,
woods,
but
in the
he
state.
made it back though. He made it back. We're good. I'm not saying I would fight on Fresh and Fit, but I am saying if I did fight, Natalie Nunn needs to give me a call.
Well, they might get pissed off with us and kick all of us off. This is their shtick. They get bitches drunk, the bitches talk shit, and then they like to kick them off. That's what they do.
I would maybe, yeah.
This is the last clip I'll play, y'all. Shout out to Andre, and then we'll do our closing thoughts. Here we go. This is him talking. Friend of the show, good, real friend of the show, not fake. Here we go.
4 different types of Black Americans.
Okay. Oh, 4.
So there's blacks.
Okay.
There's house niggers.
Oh, house
there's niggas. And then there's niggers.
Wait, so what's a house nigger?
House nigger, both Democrat and Republican, the elite in the community.
Like Uncle Tom.
So your Obamas, your Jasmine Crockett's, your Brandon Tatum's. It's a few of them, motherfucker. It's a lot.
No, you think Brandon Tatum a house nigger? I think he a nigga.
1000%.
I think he a nigga, man.
He's a house nigger.
He a street nigga.
Brandon Tatum is 1000% a house nigger.
I don't know. I love
when
Brandon
you do
Tatum.
bootlicking for the establishment. When you do bootlicking
But I
for
think
the establishment,
he do what you do though. He hold black people accountable.
No, fuck, he does not do what I do. There's two different things. The problem, I'm gonna explain this in detail.
Go ahead. Help me understand.
Black people on the right, none of them live in the community. None of them live around actual black people. They may live around rich and wealthy black people. Fine, that's wonderful. And they are very successful. I'm not knocking their success. But when it comes to talking about the actual issues that we have as a people, they can't fucking relate. Nigga, you live around, like I said in the last, nigga, you know about cul-de-sacs. You don't know shit about the street or about liquor stores on the corner or any of that. You know about, oh, the golf club is open tonight. Let's go. Well, sweetheart, can you get some champagne from the store? They don't know shit about Pinot Grigio and Pink Moscato. All right? They don't know anything about Barefoot and Sutter Home. They know about that expensive wine that they purchase. So that's the difference. They are not relatable at all to the average black person.
I can appreciate any kind of hate on Barack Obama. Any hate on Barack Obama, I appreciate.
Well, don't let our other friends of the show hear that. You'll never hear it. I hate how you go on their lives. Because they do nothing but talk shit to you. It can't be good for your mental health.
Honestly, I don't. I mean, in Spanish, there's a saying says "todo se me resbala." Like nothing attaches to me. I have I am healed and I am mature. So, like when people talk shit to me, it does nothing for me. I literally don't care. This one girl told me, because I made a little joke on there and they don't like my jokes. And this one girl, the last thing she had to say to me, nothing in substance, but she was like, well, I don't think you're funny and you shouldn't try being a comedian. You would suck.
Oh, I read that.
That's what she told me. And I was like, girl, out of everything I just said, like, that's what you just said. And I said, I actually responded to her. I said, I'm actually hilarious. She was like, no, you're fucking not. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I like the analogy he gives. I can appreciate the analogy, and I know like he went on. I saw the episode he did with Esmao Ratchet Christian, where he explains himself at length, and he's very eloquent and very intelligent, and I like him. He's more nuanced when he's at length and not rage baiting. I cannot believe he's 25. I really can't. I was stupid when I was 25.
Me too. Well, guys, if you're watching, we appreciate you. Please hit the notification bell so you can know when we go live. All right, guys, we're going to start our closing thoughts. Mia, you go first.
Great episode, super funny. I have learned a lot more about Morocco and Spain than I did learn before. And I do want to end on this. Kim is a fully healed woman. I am not. I will write down your username on a piece of paper. I will fold it up. I will say an incantation. I will burn it over a black flame and I will hex a motherfucker. And you'll be wondering why you have bad luck for the next 6 months. Don't fuck with me. I hex people in my spare time. I'm not healed. I'll drag us both to hell and I'll be laughing while I do it. Just so you know. That's where I'm going to end.
All right, man. Don't mess with Mia. Jesus.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. Is it my turn?
Go ahead, Dare. You ready? Or you need a moment?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you calling me. I was laughing. I was cracking up. That is hilarious. I can get like that. I go from 0 to 100 real quick, but it's very rare, and it mostly has to do with my kids. Like when you fuck with my kids, then I make my ex cry sometimes. So I can appreciate that. Sometimes we have to defend ourselves. You have to remind people that they can't fuck with you because they tend to forget. People tend to forget and they try to fuck with you again, and then you have to remind them, right? So I can appreciate that. But for the most part, like online people, like Andre's followers ate me up. It like they said some horrible thing, and all I did was spread love. All I said was we should love each other. I'm paraphrasing. And their people are wishing me to hell. So yeah, usually when I read comments like that, they go over my head. We should all just spread love. That's what I'm gonna end with. Also, my heart goes out to the people in Morocco, all oppressed people all over the world, all colonized people all over the world, all marginalized people everywhere. Consistently, I condemn imperialism and colonization of any people. Free Tibet, free Gaza, free Hawaii, free Puerto Rico también. But yes, so it's us against the empire. And thank you, Nora, for sharing your point of view on Morocco, and your closeness and passion, and honestly, even direct contact with people from Morocco. Original reporting here from Nora Christine on the New Party, directly from Morocco. Follow us, like us. It was a good episode. I loved talking to you guys, and thank you all for watching.
Sisters,
We shall not yield to tyranny.
our cause just we will prevail. The fight
Hello,
for our
history
rights.
buffs. Ready for a journey back? Look at this encampment. The spirit of 76 is alive.
Bobby, at this
Hello,
point,
history.
shame on you. Shame on you. Because we are being played as the American people. Our money is funding a war that we don't need to be in. Shouldn't be okay with it. So as long as I have breath in my body and a mic to use, I will be speaking out against this.
A true patriot savors these moments, but the fight for liberty calls.
The economy, we have a global economy. That's why we're a number one economy in the world. I know that a lot of people want to paint the horrible view of America, but, go live somewhere else and then tell me America's bad.
Patriotism is all about. Look at these flags. They represent our fight for liberty.
This is so freaking crazy to me that we have an conflict with Iran before a single person from the Epstein files has been arrested on American soil.
The hour our liberty is at hand. For freedom is proper. Brothers
I
and
was
sisters.
working, man, but it's good to see Rippy out there handling business, man. And again, hey, there's a lot of black Trump supporters, man. I mean, it feels good to see them, man. So
My fellow patriots, the hour of decision is upon us. Let us march forth with courage to secure our liberty.
A real coach. People are getting sick of it. The moment a celebrity steps slightly outside the leftist approved narrative, they get attacked. Chili from TLC gets heat over allegedly donating to Donald Trump.
For liberty. The British advance. We must act.
Our supplies are low, but morale is high.
Then we fight for liberty.
Alpayne's word captures the spirit of we fight for independence.
The
Welcome to my
that said they were anti-war. I think they said no new wars. Yeah, they voted for a president that was not going to start any new wars. And what's funny to me is that not only were you lied to, not only did this man start this and get out of the
freedom. Greetings from the encampment. The spirit of liberty is strong. We will fight for our rights and our freedom.
Just in order to get the Greater Israel Project accomplished, you have to kill people. That's why it's wrong. Killing people is wrong. Full stop. So you can try to make sense of it with, well, it's a threat and this and that. There's no greater threat than the United States empire.
Vocabulary up, because I'm throwing out words like hubris, acquiesce, verbose. What are you going to do about the dichotomy of the nuance?
To the encampment, for liberty.
And what I've learned, and I'm not a liberal or a Democrat. I voted for Trump the first time, but he's become a politician. He lies like all the other politicians. He deceives like all the other politicians.
And flaming! Soldiers, the enemy is near.
Not only do I love my FBA fam, my Black American fam, my Black people on code, you know, my people that's allies with us, as part of the fam. I love y'all. I love my country too. You feel me?
The cause to victory.
To victory. These pastries are wonderful.
Indeed, but we must stay vigilant.